Hello and welcome to USGovCert. Did you know organizations worldwide need to comply and get certified to various standards at different stages of their operations lifecycle? Employees having different levels of roles and responsibilities in organizations are assigned to work on these compliances, and they end up creating and managing the required artifacts in their own way. This scattered approach results in document storage complications and thus compromising data integrity, privacy, and security. When organizations repeat the same assessment for a higher level or for some other project, it becomes difficult to retrieve those documents and formats for reference. Also, compiling and reviewing the data gathered as part of the assessment process becomes cumbersome for consultants assisting the organization for appraisal readiness. These factors necessitate the urge to have a common self-assessment framework. We have a solution to this problem, and why do we say that? Let us show you how we can offer a cost-effective solution. So let's get started. USGovCert is a tool developed to enhance and simplify the process of self-certification and self-assessments for organizations by bringing the most widely recognized global standards onto a common platform. Organizations can purchase the cloud subscription to this tool at their convenience. All they need to do is choose the desired standards and number of licenses, and they can start performing the assessments for their projects. It's as easy as that. The USGovCert tool provides organizations complete control over their self-assessment process. It allows multiple employees to carry out assessments at the same time and also concurrent assessments for multiple projects. It enables different roles and access levels, such as administrator, project manager, contributor, internal reviewer, and external reviewer. Any self-assessments can be taken through the stages of draft, submitted for review, reviewed with comments, and closure. The self-assessment process includes a detailed question-answer approach. It is simply written and will not make you search around for definitions. Also, there are further explanations provided to many of the questions in tooltips. The USGovCert tool has a feature to add external consultants in the role of reviewer. This helps in expediting the consulting process and reducing the overall time required to achieve a particular certification. Let's now look at some important features of USGovCert. It is securely hosted on AWS GovCloud. Standards offered are CMMC, NIST 800-171, NIST 800-53, CMMI, both development and services, ISO 27001, ISO 20000-1, and ISO 9001. USGovCert comes with sample preloaded templates which are grouped by respective areas or clauses for each standard. This helps with referencing and building artifacts. Consultants can use the tool to review and consult with multiple organizations, and it is free, no cost for them. The tool provides listings of available consultants and resellers in the market. The tool provides quick status updates by means of email notifications and also has a comprehensive dashboard. Once a license has been purchased, the organization can conduct unlimited assessments during the licensing period. We also have the option of bulk purchasing by resellers at a great discount. Call or email us to know more about this. Best-in-class encryption techniques have been used for document storage, and multi-factor authentication is used for accessing the tool. Assessment outputs can be downloaded and printed. Now, let's hear from the president of USGovCert.
I'm Philip Denny, and I want to introduce you to an innovative platform to help you on your certification journey, USGovCert. But first, a little about myself. I've been a federal government contractor for over 20 years. Prior to my involvement with government contracting, I worked for large corporations such as IBM and 3M. I've also worked in small software startups. In the federal government marketplace, I've had both DoD and civilian agencies as customers. The federal government marketplace has changed enormously over the past 20 years. These changes have included things like the bundling of contracts, the movement towards large IDIQs, best-in-class contract vehicles, and the requirement that vendors certify that their operations can meet quality and cybersecurity standards. For most small and mid-sized businesses, the effort to meet quality and cyber standards is time-consuming, expensive, and usually requires the contract to hire an outside consultant. I know this from my own personal experience and the experiences of many small contractors I team with. As a small business leader, the work to shepherd your company through the certification process is just one more task that must be added to an already full plate. Not only is the certification process time-consuming, the volume of documentation that is generated to support the application for certification is daunting. Like most companies, I have multiple general-purpose tools at my disposal to generate the artifacts of my certification journey. Tools such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and SharePoint. Other companies use Google Docs. But these are only a few of the many general-purpose tools companies use. The one thing that all these tools have in common is that none of them were purpose-built to assist companies who are on the road to certification. So having certified in several standards such as ISO, the ISO standards, CMMI, and NIST 800, it was clear to me that there must be a better way to document the many artifacts required for certification and securely make that data available to our external consultants and to key members of our internal staff. So I sat before our certification SME to think of ways to save all of the data more easily and securely in a tool purpose-built for tracking and managing the certification journey. Any company that does business with or is seeking to do business with the federal government can benefit from using the USGovCert platform. There are more than 220,000 companies providing products and services to the Department of Defense, commonly referred to as the Defense Industrial Base or DIB. These firms are facing increasingly sophisticated and well-resourced cyber attacks. As a result, DoD has worked with industry to devise the Cybersecurity Maturity Model certification, commonly referred to as the CMMC certification. It is critical that all vendors seeking to do business with DoD complete their CMMC certification. This is because the CMMC requirement will appear in all DoD contracts started in fiscal year 2026, meaning all DoD contractors will need to become CMMC certified before they can bid on any DoD work. This requirement not only applies to prime contractors, but because the CMMC requirement will flow down, subcontractors would also be required to complete their CMMC certification. Now, even if you don't see the Department of Defense as a potential customer, many civilian agencies are also subject to the same onslaught of cyber attacks as DoD. They too are encouraging vendors to prove that they are certified on appropriate ISO standards such as ISO 20000-1. Currently, civilian agencies are not mandating but are simply encouraging their vendors to become certified. For example, IDIQs such as Polaris and CIO SP4 gave extra points on evaluation for those companies that could prove that they are certified in the ISO standard 9001, 20000, and 27001. USGovCert is a purpose-built tool to securely store and control access to your standards certification data. With our tool, the business can add their external consultant in the role of reviewer, maintain complete control over their assessments visibility, and tightly control who can perform any action on their data. They can assign roles to their certification team, such as contributor, reviewer, and project manager. Our platform provides a detailed question and answer approach with the ability to get assistance at each question level whenever required. An organization can purchase a cloud subscription at any time, choose the desired standard, the number of subscription licenses, and start performing assessments. Security for any cloud tool is paramount. We employ best-in-class encryption techniques for document storage. We incorporate multi-factor authentication. We also provide a comprehensive dashboard and quick status update by email notification. We know that a new tool, no matter how easy to use, is still a learning experience. So we provide a help desk and a chat feature to quickly respond to any questions you may have. You can print out your assessment throughout all phases of your assessment process. This tool is great for independent consultants or consultant organizations who employ multiple consultants, as it simplifies the certification process and brings a consistent look and feel to the many tasks organizations perform on their certification journey. If you manage a group of consultants, you can easily see and review which steps have been performed and which steps have yet to be performed for each client on their certification journey. This tool is free for consultants to use. Now, USGovCert also allows qualified companies to become resellers of subscriptions on our platform. Now, this is a great way that a consultant or consultant organization can earn additional revenue by selling subscriptions on our platform. In conclusion, USGovCert is a tool built specifically for the purpose of supporting the efforts of any organization that is pursuing certification in many common standards, such as CMMC, ISO 9001, CMMI, to name a few. It is a secure, cloud-based platform on which you can assign specific roles to your team members, such as contributor, reviewer, and project manager. We also provide an experienced help desk to help you solve any problem that you encounter while using our platform.
This was a high-level view of the USGovCert certification tool, so get on board and fast-track your certification process. You may find us at the following links. Thank you.